YouTube. What's cracking, peeps? What it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Toddy Jones. Hey, what's poppin', y'all? Hey, I wanted to come in and do the part two of how to build rapport with your seller. I did a part one. If you haven't saw it yet, it's the most recent video. So if you have not saw part one yet, go check out part one. I just want to do a quick follow up. I promise I would do a part two, and I just want to go ahead and do a part two. Really, just some real quick pointers, some advice, and some suggestions on how to build rapport with your seller. Because that's going to be critical in this business, to build that rapport and build the trust with your seller. So also, if you have not joined our Facebook group yet, we do have an investors Facebook group. The link will be in the description of this video. Click the link, come on in there and network with us. Check us out. Very lot of knowledgeable people in there. In fact, just this past weekend, we had our group administrator, Sherry Parsons. She gave a super dynamic, insightful, and extremely knowledgeable and also motivating live stream. She just gave us so many gems and so many gold nuggets. Man, it was explosive. So go in the group, check out that live stream. I guarantee you're going to pick up a lot of stuff you can start implementing today. Yeah, so check the link out, man, and just come on in there and rock with us, man. There's a lot of great people in there. We share a lot of great information. But getting back to really the point of the video, just some real quick tips. I'm really going to try to keep this video as short as I possibly can. But when you're talking to your seller, you're building up rapport. Let's say you're talking to them on a telephone. No matter if they call you or you call them, regardless, you want to make sure that you have a real good greeting with them. You know. So if you call them, you know, you made an outgoing call, you called them, you know, talk to them, you know what I'm saying? Be yourself, talk to them, be courteous, be professional, and build that bridge to meet in the middle, which is going to be building rapport with them. For example, let's say you're talking to Mrs. Patricia Smith. You may call on telephone, hello, may I speak with Mrs. Patricia Smith? She may say something like, "Yeah, this is Patricia talking. Hey, Patricia, this is Toddy Jones. I was giving you a call back about the house. Did I catch you at a good time?" You always want to ask them that, guys. You always want to ask them that. Make sure you ask them, "Hey, did I catch you at a good time?" That's just being courteous, you know. So always ask them that. That's building up rapport too. So make sure you ask them, "Hey, did I catch you at a good time?" Or "Is this a good time for you?" Most times they'll say yeah, and then you know you go ahead and you go on. You know, you go ahead and you start your spiel. Also, again, a seller named Patricia Smith, you may want to say something like, and this really helps build rapport even more. You may want to say something like, "Hey, well, Miss Smith, do you mind if I call you Patricia?" 99% of the time, no, I don't care. You know, I don't care. That's fine. But it's just the fact that you ask. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that you ask. Your seller will really appreciate that. No, it doesn't seem like much, but that can take you a long way, you know. So, you know, ask them, do they mind being called by their first name? Most times or not, they don't care. But again, it's just the fact that you took time out and you asked them. Also, when you're talking to them on the phone, listen out for key things, for key pointers. And as I always say, make sure you've turned your music down, you turned your TV down. All your focus should be on them. All your focus should be on them. During the conversation, if they say something like, "Yeah, you know, I got time, you know, I just got to work hard today, but I do got time to talk," that gives you an opportunity to say something like, "Oh, okay, well, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of work do you do?" They may say something like, "I'm a CNA in the doctor's office." Then you reply something like, "Oh, you're a CNA, so I know you have busy days, because every time I go to a doctor's office or a chiropractor or whatever, it's always busy in there. So I imagine you have a very busy days ahead of you. So I'm going to try to not to take too much of your time and make this real easy for you." You kind of see how you're building that rapport with them. You know, you're building that rapport. You're building that bond. And when it's time to, make an offer to them, it's a lot easier to get that yes, and it's a lot easier to handle obstacles and handle objections once that rapport is where it's needed to be. So when they're talking, you talking to them on the telephone, just listen for key things that they say. Listen for key things they say. They may say something like, I just bought a car for my son. His birthday is next week, and we're throwing him a Sweet 16 party or whatever. I guess they still call it Sweet 16. We just bought him a car. And tell him, oh man, that's awesome. I know your son's gonna really appreciate that. I wish I had a car at the age of 16, and if he's getting a car at 16, I'm sure that your son is a wonderful young man. He's probably doing real good in school, and I know you're proud of him. Just something like that, something that makes them feel good, like, oh, I'm talking to a person. And I'm not saying that you got to go off the rail and talk about that for 10 minutes, but just acknowledge, things that they say, acknowledge things that you can pick up on, and it'll take you a long way as far as that rapport building goes. So, just little subtle things like that, do listen, actively listen. And for you, for a lot of people, and even I struggle at this sometimes, what I'm about to say, but pacing yourself, actively listen, and being patient on calls are crucial. When I say pacing yourself, you don't want to get to the point where you over talking the seller. Sometimes when y'all kind of out of rhythm, you talking, they talking, y'all kind of talking over each other. Just start listening and get at a good pace. Let them say what they want to say. Pause a little bit, make sure they're done, and then you come in and speak. You never want to get to a point where you guys are talking over each other, because at the end of the day, you're trying to get their house under contract. So they still hold a lot of cards, even though they may be a motivated seller. It's not like they can't pick up the phone and call another investor or call another wholesaler. So that's just some real quick information when you're talking to them by telephone. Also, let's say if you go into a house, you've already talked to them by phone. Now you've set the appointment. Now it's time to go to the house. When you go in there, you're talking to them. Again, look for things you can pick up on to build rapport. If you watch a good bit of my videos, y'all know I'm real big on sports. I'm a real big sports head. I got a Brave shirt on right now. Old shirt, but hey, I like sports. So let's say you go into a house. You go into a house of Mr. Peters. You going through the house. You having your little small talk, blah blah blah. You notice Mr. Peters, above his fireplace, he has a shrine dedicated to the Washington Redskins. You know what I'm saying? Or let's just say the Indianapolis Colts. Either one of those teams. Let's say he got a big shrine dedicated to the Colts. So obviously he's a Colts fan. Mention that. You know what I'm saying? Mention that. Oh, I see you like the Colts. Okay, and then say something like, okay, what you think your Colts gonna do this year? Andrew Luck had a pretty good year last year, so what you think your Colts gonna do this year? Once you say something like that, they gonna start just talking about the Colts. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that's kind of dear to them in a way, because they got this shrine up there. So start talking about the Colts. If you don't know a lot about football or basketball, or something like that, just touch on it. Oh, so I see you're a big football fan. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. And then you may say something like, well, my favorite team is the Atlanta Falcons. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go in depth with these conversations, but just anything that you can grab to build some rapport. Let's say you're going through the house or somebody's house and you see a bunch of karate stuff. You notice that this person has earned a black belt, maybe in karate. Say something like, oh, Mr. Harris, man, I see you got your black belt up there. How long did it take you to earn your black belt? Just something like that. I don't know a lot about karate, but if I was walking somebody's house and I saw a black belt, I'll know enough to spark a small side conversation to build some rapport with them. I know enough, just little things like that. If you're in someone's home and maybe they have their kids there, hey, how old are your children? What's their name? And what grade are they in? Oh, their age is 8. Their age is 11. Oh, I bet they're ready for summer vacation, right? Yeah, they are. They're going to camp this summer. Just stuff like that, guys. That would take you a long way. Just real small steps to build up that rapport. And going back to when you're on the telephone with your customer, let's say you're on the telephone with your customer, you made an offer $50,000, they're telling you like, look, I'm taking no less than $65,000. Period. You know, y'all can't get a deal done. You're 15 grand away. So don't end the call on a bad note. You know, say, hey, Mr. Smith, I know I'm offering 15K, you at 65K. I really wish I could offer 65K because I love this house. I definitely want to buy it from you and do some work and rehab it and you know, just spruce it up a little bit. So I really wish I could pay that 65K to you, Ms. Harris. But I tell you what, please save my number. Please save my number. If you have to go with a plan B, C, D, E, F, or G, please give me a call back. I'll be more than happy to help you. My offer still is going to stand, so please save my number. And what I'm essentially trying to say there is just, you know, end your calls on good notes, end your appointments on good notes. Because one thing about it, if you don't come into agreement then, maybe 2 months down the line, their situation has changed. Now, instead of being adamant to take on a 65K, maybe Mr. Harris now is in a position where he's like, well, I'll take the 50K. I just want to get rid of this house. You want to be the person that stands out in his head. When it's time for him to call these people back that he's been talking to about the houses, you want to be on the first of the list. And if your rapport is there, you've been nice, you've been courteous. Once he told you no, if you didn't take it personal, and you still ended the call on a very, very great note, he's gonna give you a call back. You're gonna be at the top of his list, the first person to call back, and you may be the only person that he calls back. He may call back, hey, Toddy, can you still give me $50,000 on that house on 3rd Avenue? Oh yeah, of course, Mr. Harris, and I'm so glad you called me back. Of course, I can still do the 50K on it. I'm real glad you called me back. How you been doing? Well, I've been doing good. Well, yeah. So let's go ahead and I'll tell you the procedure that we'll do from this point in order to get the house sold. It's very, very easy and very simple. Bam, there you go. You know, that's just for some quick things, guys. You know, I really could expand on this a whole lot more, which I probably should, but the video is already 12 minutes long, and I really didn't want to make it super long. You know, I just really want to hit on some key points on building rapport. But guys, just make sure that you're actively listening. Make sure you're being courteous with your customer, and make sure you're taking the steps to build that rapport. Keep this in mind, guys. Building rapport is not the seller's job. Building a rapport, that's your job. That's part of your job, you know. So keep that in mind. That's part of your job. It's part of your responsibility to build a rapport. Get your customer to open up. Hey, if you can get them laughing and smiling and telling jokes back to you, you got them. Your rapport there. You know, just take a little extra step, build that rapport, and go ahead and get them houses under contract. Also, y'all, I want to show y'all this too. I had a company that reached out to me. They sell like leather wallets and accessories. I think also credit card holders and also pen holders and things like that. They reached out to me recently. They sent me an email. Hey, we love your videos. You know, we would like to offer you a product from our website. They sent me a link, told me to go pick anything I want. So I picked a leather wallet, and they just sent it to me. Went to my post office box, and they sent it to me. That's me right there, Apex Property Buyers. And this came from Popov, I hope I say this right, Popov Leather Limited. And I want to thank these guys for sending this to me. I just got this today. I hadn't opened it, as y'all can see. So I'm going to open it right here with y'all. We're going to look at it together. So let's just take a look at it, man. I was real excited to get the offer. This was just a company that came across my videos. They said they liked what I was doing. They loved my content, and they just wanted to show me some appreciation. And they let me go to their website and pick anything that I wanted. And I picked out this leather wallet, excuse me. So got a few brochures in here. Let's see. Also got a receipt here, and this was an $84 wallet, guys, that they just gave to me free of charge. I didn't even have to pay shipping. Most times somebody send you something like that, they want you to pay shipping. So I really want to thank these guys for that. And in fact, guys, y'all guys do me a favor. I'm not making any money off this, but I am going to put their link in my description because I'm very grateful that they sent this to me, and that I feel like that's the least that I can do is talk about their product and give them a little promotion, because they didn't have to do this. You know, they didn't ask me for nothing in return, and I promise y'all on anything, they did not ask me to mention this product that they sent to me. They just like, hey, we want to send it to you. We like what you do. So I'm gonna put that in the description. If you're in need of a wallet, anything of that nature, credit card holder, just click the link and take a look at what they have to offer, guys. But this is the wallet that they sent to me, genuine leather. And I actually need another wallet too, so I'm real glad that they sent this to me. So I'm real excited to get this, y'all. Probably like the first time that somebody has actually sent me a product. And again, I'm gonna put the link in the description, guys. I promise y'all on anything, I don't make a dime. This ain't no affiliate link. This is just really me showing my gratitude to this company for sending me this wallet. Again, guys, this is a $84 wallet. I'll even show that to y'all just so y'all know I ain't playing. $84 wallet that they sent to me. And I just really appreciate that. Appreciate them sending this to me. This was so nice and so cool of them. Popov Leather Limited. And looks like they're out of Canada. So guys, at Popov, thank y'all, man. I really appreciate that. Y'all didn't have to send this to me. And I'm very grateful. So thanks. So again, this is a very nice wallet. I'm going to actually start using this today. I got an older wallet. So I'm going to go ahead and take. Oh, you can smell that leather too. Y'all know how it is. You get that new leather smell. So I'm real grateful, man. Again, I thank these guys for sending me this wallet. Very, 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 very grateful. So again, y'all, I'm going to put that link in the description. Just do your boy a favor. If you're in need of a wallet, anything like that, just scroll their website. Check them out. Obviously, some great people that's running this company. Because just to send this to me totally free. Don't pay no shipping. And then they were super courteous as I was going back and forth with them by email. So check them out. Please, guys, do me that favor. Y'all know I don't ask for much, but check them out. Because I love the wallet. It smells so good, y'all. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and check out. This is a nice little case it came out in, too. I'm going to go ahead and check out of here, guys. As always, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Real Estate Toddy. Click the link in the description if you're in need of a wallet or any kind of accessories such as that. Also, join our Facebook group, guys. We got some real good, knowledgeable people in there. And, we're doing some great things in that group. So until the next time, y'all, peace.